ones, scored by number 7, Korboa. And the goal came in the 52nd minute. The second goal for the Ravens, scored by number 11, And goal for Lewes, scored by number 11, Coppola. And the goal came in the 63rd minute. And goal for Lewes. And the third goal for Evans, scored by number 11, and the goal came in the 75th minute.
Well, what a result. Carshalton Athletic 3, Lewes 2, top of the table clash. That 3 points takes the Robins into second place in the Bostik South. I've been joined by Alan, who's a staunch Robins supporter, comes home and away to almost every game. Alan, have you caught your breath after that one?
No, I don't think I will for about the next week. It was amazing. Christmas came early tonight. Astonishing hearts and minds from the team. Couldn't be prouder of being a Carshalton fan. Absolutely fantastic, Jim. Really, really good. And as I say, I think it was all in the heart and in the head tonight, so that when we looked like we might be losing a bit of ground, they had an answer. The Robins had an answer for everything.
Yeah, because it was a goalless first half, believe it or not, if you weren't here. 5 goals in the second half. What did you think at half time? Because as you say, it was quite even Stevens, wasn't it?
It was, but we played very well in the first half. I thought we were holding on to them with, respect to the top of the league. Always it was going to be a tight match, really anybody's game, first and second. But I was just relaxed into the ability that I saw tonight. They really pulled it together, and I just think I'm so proud of these boys. Amazing.
A first for Robins TV. I'm joined by a player and a supporter at the same time. Carshalton 3, Lewes 2, top of the table clash. The Robins move up to second in the league. Michael, you must be feeling very proud after that. Michael's the player, by the way. Just let's not get confused, all right?
Yeah, I've just lost on words, man, honestly, because it's a battle, to be honest. Like, literally, they're top of the table and we were third, I think.
Yeah.
And by script, they should be winning, but literally, me and the lads just, like, stopped our game plan, which Pete told us to just sit off and let them have the ball. Then when we do win the ball, let's just counter attack and play our football, literally.
And it was two of the young guns that got the goals against today. Mikel Miller with a brace, and Ricky Korboa opened the scoring up with a 20-yarder.
Thrilling, and when they're on form, they're genius. I've just not seen stuff like it. I mean, you can go and watch the Premier League. I've been a staunch Tottenham fan and all of that, but the thrills down here can match anything. I have to say, I'm sorry, you have to keep your distance.
I didn't know that about you, Alan.
Yeah. Well, since I was a little boy, but keep the young ones coming. I've listened to the other fans, and keep the young ones coming, because they are the fans of tomorrow. You know, I'm just, proud that we can offer this standard of football to the young.
Well, Christian, let me just ask you, before we talk about the game itself, how good has this boy been over the past sort of half a dozen games or so?
Oh, fantastic. He's made a massive difference. Really good across the midfield, like going across line to line, really sort of biting and stop breaking up the play and stuff. It's been fantastic, Mike, so well done.
Thanks very much.
I'll just step out and let these two do it. But have you caught your breath, though? Because that was, I mean, the first half was pretty even Stevens, but 5 goals in the second half, a missed penalty, had pretty much everything, didn't it?
Well, like I always say, it's a bit of an emotional rollercoaster coming here. They do put us through it sometimes, 2-0 up and possibly 3 with in fairness to the goalie, he made a great save from the penalty, but, and when they got 2 back, there was a moment when all the fans were like really sort of quiet and moaning. I said, we can't let it be quiet, we just got to keep going, we've got to keep going, keep building them up. And in the end, I just thought that, our front line, the defenders couldn't really handle it. They just didn't really sort of have the strength to handle our front line. Every time we went forward, particularly down the left, they were really struggling. Mikel coming in and Raheem's strength and things like that. So I was really impressed with us today, and we'd heard of Lewis's results and things like that and how good they were doing. But I think today we really showed that we can compete with the best, and it's a pleasure to watch. And
it is about that 12th man sometimes, isn't it, Michael? Because we had just under 400 in here tonight on a Monday evening. It's cold outside. Not many people might fancy the trip, but the fans were in good voice tonight, weren't they?
That's what it is. That's what we need to be honest. We just need the fans on us, like literally supporting, come to every single game. That's all we need. And in the game, it just paid off. Literally, we just had so much support behind us, and we just kept on going. Literally.
What can you put this impressive unbeaten run down to? Because if we go again on Saturday and don't lose, that'd be 11 games in a row.
Just us being disciplined. That's what I'll say. Literally, if we just keep doing our game and just being disciplined and believing in our manager and having the support from our fans, then everything will just go to plan.
Well, it was a top-of-table clash at Carshalton Avenue tonight, and the Robins were the victors 3-2, been joined by defender Calvin Morath-Gibbs. Calvin, what did Peter say at the end of that one?
Well, he's really happy with the performance. Obviously, the 2 goals we conceded, a bit cheap, but we feel like we dominated the game, and we got the win in the end, which was the main thing.
You're sporting a nice scarf here. Could you have done with that out on the pitch, though? How cold was it?
Oh, it's freezing, especially second half coming out. But it's part of the game, we've got to get on with it. I think we handled it well.
Now, it seemed very even in the first half, and actually you and Dudley made a couple of good blocks, a couple of good challenges there. But did you feel like you had the measure of them sort of going into the break?
I felt like we controlled the majority of the first half. They had maybe a few chances, but overall I felt we looked more dangerous. Second half we came out, stepped it up a bit, and really we should have been clearer, but we done enough.
Yeah. A word on the young guns. Mikel and Ricky have done it again, haven't they?
Yeah, that's what they're there for. They're always going to get us out of trouble. If we defend well, we're going to create chances, and thankfully they put them in today.
Peter Adeniyi won Manager of the Month for November. Well deserved?
Absolutely, really good. And what was nice on Twitter, there were so many sort of compliments coming in, not just from players from Carshalton, but other managers and other players from other sides within the Bostik South as well. So it's really nice sort of compliment to him, and kudos to what he's actually doing at this club and what he's achieved, the players he's brought in and how it's all going. Fantastic stuff.
Brilliant. Well, the Robins go again on Saturday here at Carshalton Avenue against Herne Bay. Michael will be here, Christian will be here, and so will we.